Good morning. Shit. Good morning. Bit of a exhausted phase right now. It's just a long ass day. Hopefully today won't be. Hopefully today will not. Sorry, guys. All messages. There we go. We'll start changing that little feature. Anyway, continuing to work on the Bolinoak-Sammahn here. Trying to just make it through the day. I'm hoping tonight I'll be able to get back to the plane, at least get another layer of paint on there. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Beanish is, how are you, bro? Beanish, I'm well. How are you? Joe, good morning. Edwin, good evening. Nick, good morning. Please help me to $1. Please help me to $1. I have no idea what that means. All right. Ooh, that's a big one. I have no idea what that is. I'm good, bro. How are you? I am well, thank you. I am very well. I'm here. I'm doing the Lord's good work on a model. Oh man, welcome. How are you? Let's move. It's always, that's just funny to me. Yeah. Please play the Neat 100. Yeah. All right. Let's pop that part off. How about yourself? Oh man, I'm doing very well. How are you? Let's see. What am I gonna call it? Sure. I love this. It's a day. Yeah, Joe, what's going on, man? How art thou? A little bit more cleanup on this side. I guess I missed it. Well, I guess we can just report you too. Said hi. Nishu, welcome. How are you? Hello. Oops, already did that. Let's just delete you. Remove. Anyway. So I hope everything is all right. Actually, I'm hoping Seb will pop in. I'm kind of curious how he's making out. We saw all these comments this morning. Yeah. Well, let's just put it this way. For anybody who's kind of tuning in, whatever, my name is George. I work on models. We talk stuff. We have a good time. Anybody who wants to just kind of like firebomb, or whatever this thing, go fuck yourself. Go find someplace else. If you'd like to join and participate in fun conversation, you're always welcome here. You want to sit there and say stupid shit? Get the fuck out of here. Has ever considered drag? I have. And I have actually. Given that my daughter's queer, I would say, yeah, I have no problem with that. No problem with that. Because, what would that mean? The stupid thing people ask. I don't understand. Stupid things people ask. I am fascinated by it, actually, the stuff. Hey, Joe, just to kind of be, I get it. It is kind of stupid, right? But the comments are kind of funny to some degree, right? I have no shame in my game. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I know who I am as a person. I don't need to prove my validation of who I am as a person, whether you want to paint me as some whatever. I don't care. I am who I am. I'm very comfortable who I am in my skin. I've lived too long, been around too long, seen too much, seeing a lot more crazy shit now. So it doesn't really bother me. And I would encourage everybody to kind of be the same, Be comfortable who you are. You want to talk about good fun stuff? Absolutely. You want to talk about stupid shit? Go fuck yourself. I am what I am, exactly. Popeye. Because Popeye had it right. So, whatever. I guess it is the one thing I'm still getting used to, is just having to monitor the comments just a little bit more. But other than that, Swim Daddy's in the house. What's going on, Ken? I have the immense displeasure of having to drive into Boston today to do work I really don't want to do. And in fact, what's interesting is I'm doing work that's not in my job description. But that's all right. Well, it's all right, not all right at the same time. I am moments away of having another, moments away of basically having another ripping into the owner of the company. What's that you're assembling? I'm assembling the Bolinoak-Sammahn 1/144 scale Bandai kit. It's a fun kit. It is. It's super fun. It's like a simple. This is like, to me, it's like doing this kind of work is just fun. It's working with my hands and just I don't know. I could be doing a lot of other things, a lot less enjoyable, and this is fun. Working on a model in general, but even just snapping something together, like when my brain's like in a crazy place, I love doing this. It looks like you're doing your nails. I know it does, doesn't it? Because this is almost like a nail file. And I'm working on a small piece, so yeah. Oh, look at this. He's filing his nails. Dude's a good eyes. All right, let's get these parts on here. Now, is this the type of model work I like to do on a regular basis? Maybe not. But right now, since I'm kind of in between, it'll do. I do my nails, and they're very nice. I can't wait to see them this week. Did I put that on wrong? That's possible. I can't wait to see them this weekend, Ken. Okay, for the life of me, I cannot tell. Okay, let's take a look at the instructions. When you're unsure, RTFM. Take result tomorrow, and I just did it far as your turn. Remove. So let's see. Yeah. No, in a crazy, crazy world, you'd think people would be like, don't you have something more productive you want to do? Don't you want to work on a model? Don't you want to go write a novel? I mean, don't you want to do something else besides just spamming people? I do. I like it. Nothing like looking like someone's dirty fingernails. Yeah, nothing like looking at someone's dirty fingernails. Okay. I like looking at dirty fingernails. This means the person's actually doing work. Nothing like soft hands. You look like Joe Biden. I feel like Joe Biden. In the best of ways. Can't remove me. I am YouTube admin. Well, I can try. One can always try. Sup, dude? Just came for some dude's live stream. He looked like Willem Dafoe. I look like Willem Dafoe now. I like my soft, clean hands. Nah, I like them to be nice and rough. I don't know. The hands of a working man. Hey, Austin, good morning. How are you? Austin was texting me yesterday. Austin's one of my local guys. Great guy. Love hanging out with Austin. Was texting me yesterday about the challenges he had with a recent paint job. Oh, not you, bro. You look like you. But the dude I just came from looked just like it. Really? Okay, that's good. Because I'm trying to think, it's like I can see Billy Bob Thornton, and that came up in conversation with somebody else yesterday. I just got myself ordering some new eyeglasses, and he's like, "You look like Billy Bob Thornton." I've heard that a lot. Willem Dafoe, that happened. So who are you watching that looked like Willem Dafoe? Could it have been Willem Dafoe? Yeah, good strip deck on them and repainted. Came out much better, not great, but better. Yeah. So I'm assuming it was like an orange peel issue then, right, Austin? It's funny. It's fitting better when I put it on the wrong way. But okay, we'll follow your instructions. Fine. Man, now you mention it, it may have been... That's funny. Richie, good morning, brother. What's going on? Hey, you never know who's on these days, right? Like Willem Dafoe. Let's see. Hey, what are you doing? Aaron, I am working on the Bolinoak-Sammahn from Zeta Gundam. You're a nice guy, bro. Hey, you know what? I try. God bless. Indeed. God bless us all. God knows we need to be blessed right now because we are in one fucked world. Can you give your thoughts on World War II Germany? I could. I'm going to give you a very, very short answer because it's that answer's way too long. It's bad, and we're repeating it. How's that? All right, Jason Bender, hello, Grand Rapids, Michigan. After 11 years, I just got all the Navy in 2 months. I'll be going back to work as a full-time teacher. Are you doing well today? Jason, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. I think it's just the paint. It's still a big granny, but I couldn't make down smooth. It's Vallejo colors, so not really meant to be sprayed. If you thin any paint well enough, you should be able to get a nice even finish. Keep up the enthusiasm. It's very contagious, and I promise God will repay you back twice. Recognize, I hope you're right, man. I do hope you're right. Because we are certainly, as I said earlier, living in a very crazy world right now. Oops, that's something going on wrong. What's so bad about what they did? And Aaron, I don't need to justify that. If you don't know the answer to that, okay. Anyway, wow. All right, let's see. I'll still be a miserable prick because we need balance. Right. What did you thin the Vallejo with? Yeah, that's a good question. Did they not have good enough reason? All right, let's get remove. Let's get to this part. 57. You got to pay the toll, troll, if you want a little boy's soul. Am I right? Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, whatever. I guess I'm always fascinated by the idea of trolling. It's just because, honestly, life is short. And maybe when you're my age, you'll realize it when it's like, this is how you want to spend the time that you have on this planet. Okay, if that's what you want to do. I think it's kind of stupid. You could be doing something good, helping somebody out, helping yourself out. I don't know, go jerk off or something. I mean, if you really want to get your rocks off, but honestly. Mix of Vallejo thinner, Liquitex slow dry, and Liquitex flow 80-10-10. 80-10-10. 80% paint. This is the only Vallejo color that hasn't sprayed amazingly. Really? The truth is trolling. Given the direction you're going to be taking this, Aaron, I think we're ending this right now. I think it's time to... Bing. What? Bing. And we will now remove. Bing. When you were young, dumb, or both. Yeah. Run. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's interesting because Austin, I know that this is not unique to Vallejo, but generally my experience with well, yeah, you know what? It might be. Various Vallejo colors tend to paint sometimes differently, like not within the same range. So if you're talking about like model color, they'll spray inconsistently. Hey Seb, good morning. Seb, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's the family doing? And how did the interview go? No, the mix is 80% thinner, 10% slow dry, and 10% flow. Then I mix that 70% thinner mix to 30% paint. Wow, interesting. Yeah, that should lay pretty evenly. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. And Austin, the other thing, it could be a bad batch of paint. Water-based acrylics, it's always a possibility. They're a lot more susceptible to drying, to freezing, that kind of thing. If the paint is frozen or gotten too cold, they will do all sorts of weird things. Yeah. In fact, that happened to me a few years back when I was painting the little SD Kubeli. It's like, what the fuck happened with this paint? That was the what was the paint? It was the that color shift paint. Yeah, I'm spacing on the line now. I can actually envision their bottles too. But anyway, that was like Justin, welcome. How are you? Yeah, I'm convinced it's the paint itself. Yeah, it could be. Like if you pick up another bottle and suddenly it's like you spray it, it's like, wow, that came out much better. Yeah, it could be very specific to that. That's about how I thin it, but I don't know the ratio. I add flow aid and dry and water, no thinner. Only way I could get Vallejo to spray, yeah. I am interested in seeing, and I think people are right, these might be discontinued soon. I'm interested in seeing how these things spray. It is a, I don't know, semi water-based. See how it goes. I'm good for the family. Well, drama will begin again. Oh, no. Oh, maybe I have a feeling it's about 40-60 in my favor. I hope it's better than 40-60 in your favor. Seb, I'm just, I'm praying for all the best, brother. And I hope that there is limited drama. That is a terrible thing. When bad shit like that happens and then the drama begins, it's like, oh, God, really? We don't have enough pain right now? Yeah, of course, Seb. I'm thinking of you. I was thinking about you all day yesterday, by the way. It's like, man, that's just a terrible thing to go through. Seb, if we ever have an opportunity, I'd rather not do this online, but if we ever have an opportunity someday to meet, and I hope that that does happen, I'd like to, I'll kind of, I got a little bit more thoughts on this, but probably not today. Perhaps not on this venue, but we'll chat at some point. We've known people who've either succeeded or attempted. Do you live in the States? I sure do. I certainly do. He lives in 2 states. Oh, yeah, ain't that true? No, only one of them. That's right. It's the second death in my family in 3 months. Oh, Jesus, Seb. Seb, I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. Wow. The unfortunate thing is when what is it? When bad things happen, they usually comes in like waves, big waves. I'll bring the Gundam Sunday so you can see. Yeah, I'd like to see it. And put it on the table. Win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. I have a joke. Okay, this could be interesting. And why is it? What the fuck is going on? I see why. All right. I must be doing something wrong today. Why did the reading book ask the math book why he was so sad? Okay. Why did he? This could be interesting. Mother pus bucket. I have so many problems. Okay. It's like a good dad joke. I'll accept that one. Two guys walked into the bar. You figure one of them would have seen it. That's even better. All right, now let's try this. There we go. All right, that fit a little better. Oh God, Ray's on a rampage now. The other day I shot an elephant in my pajamas. He was doing what he was doing. I'll never know. Oh my God, I can almost envision that being said by Groucho Marx. Don't worry, I won't say, but it's part of life. Just hope everything will be fine from now on. Yeah, Seb, exactly. Bonnie, hello. Yeah, Seb, that's kind of how I'm hoping to, man. I hope that I may the bottom of the barrel been hit, and now things start going up. And don't get me wrong, what you're going through right now, I'm not belittling, because that is obviously a massive tragedy. But anyway, let's wish you all the best, brother. That is a Groucho Marxism. It is. It sounded just like that. And I can envision just kind of like the whole, thing that Groucho Marx. We need Groucho Marx back. Can somebody please just genetically clone him and let's get somebody up here like Groucho? I'm working on a model. They say outside of a dog, a book is the man's best friend. Inside a dog, it's too dark to read. Jesus. Ran his Marxist views. I love it. Yeah. God, we need Marx back. I got to tell you, right now, I need to start watching. I think I got to watch either like Duck Soup or A Night at the Opera or something. Comedy for the people. Amen to that. Man, those are good days. What's your favorite food? Generally, I like just about everything. Interesting. All right. Lots of little pieces here. Bye. I have to go to school. All right, Carson. Have fun at school. He likes pork chops, especially for breakfast. Yeah, we got to start talking about meeting up. I like food. Yeah, Mark said probably. Sure enough, Lenny Bruce people. Yeah, that tennis ball at the back looks funny. That tennis ball in the back was something my one of my children made for me years ago, and I display it proudly. Need a little base for it, though. I do need a little base for it. Let's get rid of these little clippings. There we go. They did a good job. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of my kiddos. All right, got 2 feet done. I'm just going to show one. Let's get some coffee in. Jesus, not enough coffee in me yet. As well as out of this world to see. It is indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Ray? All right, let's get... Sorry, I just had a momentary thought of my work day, and it's like, oh, stop that. Let's work on the right leg. Apologies. All right, that's better. Hey, George, remember when you said you want a 3D printer, so soon enough the filament one will be as good as the resin one? It is already happening right now as we speak. Is it really? Oops. Funny enough, the ball holds the last of George's sanity. That is probably true. Yeah, Edwin. So, are you reading up on something, seeing something? The hand looks like the tennis ball. It does, doesn't it? I kind of set it up that way so it would look like that. Please tell me it's a Wilson tennis ball. Okay, I'll tell you that. Sure, it's a Wilson tennis ball. So Edwin, for real, we're now getting to that point. Yeah, when we get filament printers that actually work like resin and can get that kind of refinement, I'd be closer to thinking about picking one up. Prediction, George buys a Bamboo Lab A1 in 2025. I came this close when we were at Micro Center back beginning of the year. That close. It's like, I'm holding off. What are you doing? I am working on a model. My friend already print War Game minis, and the quality is already comparable right now. Is it really, Edwin? Edwin, do you happen to know what printer they're using? How many times have you made a model like the thing you're doing now? Oh, God. Like this one? Hundreds. I probably assembled a model. I actually should do a count. I can do an exact count because I catalog everything because that's the kind of psychotic that I am. But I've probably done, I would say a couple hundred would be my guess. And that's just, again, basic assembly. When we're talking about taking things to full finish, a lot less. How long did it take? Assembly? It could take me a day. It could take me a week or longer. The one that I'm working on Sunday is going to take me probably most of this year. So how I reach you besides Instagram, I have a pic on the mini my friend gave me to paint. Edwin, I will get you my contact information. Edwin, I'm assuming, first of all, you're not on Blue Sky. Is that correct? Please confirm. He was using a Bamboo A1 or A1 mini. No shit. Really? An A1? Wow. A year and a half. Not far from the truth, Ray, but it depends on the model. Depends on the model. Really, an A1. Because am I not correct? The A1's sort of like the base model. True, some are longer. Yep, some are. Yeah, some of them I started assembling and don't finish for a couple years. In fact, upstairs I've got sitting a camphor that I started a year ago. But when I actually start focusing on them, it'll take me a day to a week. George, I'll print you a mini on the A1 and bring it Sunday. I am not on Blue Sky. Alrighty, Edwin. I will send you I think you might have it. I'll send you my email address via Instagram. It's hard to believe with resin going to 18K now. At some point, though, at what point, though, does it become unnecessary to have 18K worth of resolution? Here's the thing. So in the television world, we're in the same place, right? So right now we got 4K televisions, right? 8K, 10K just around the corner. On a 55-inch sitting 12 feet away, you can't tell the difference. How many are the base model already automated leveling? Yeah, the community just changed the settings with 0.2 nozzle. Really? Austin, make him a dickosaur. Dickosaur. Be polite. We're gonna have kids around, Ray. Really? So you can just change out. Can you actually change out the schnozzle? Yeah, Edwin, check to see if you don't have my email address, and if you don't, I will resend it to you on Instagram. Guess what you're printing? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And I'm not discounting. I just think at one point, how's your day and night going? My day is going extremely well, thank you, and hope yours is as well. H1. Hope yours is as well. For many, someone said 6K up does not yield too many differences. Yeah, I printed Mason and Spencer some minis for with the 0.2 nozzle and 0.06 layers. They come out pretty good. Yeah. How much sanding is required to get some of that stuff leveled? Oops, let's get H1. Okay, I got 5 minutes and I got to bail, guys. 8. I will check in the email. Yeah, and if you don't see something, hit me up on Instagram, and I'll try to remember too to pop over there. I missed one there. That's for you to figure out. I'll print it, but I'm not sanding. No, I don't want you to sand it for me. I'll take care of the sanding process. No. I'm just kind of curious how much sanding is required. Like, are the gradients so smooth now? I have your email address on my old email. We'll send you the pic. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, Edwin. Wow. The molded hoses on this are really nice. Peter Lee, what are you making, bro? I'm working on a model. It is the Bolinoak-Sammahn from Zeta Gundam. HG 1144 scale. Working on its foots. Yeah, that'd be good. I sent you that leak. Yeah, exactly. The leek recipe came through. I remember that leek recipe. I'm doing a model too. Yeah, what are you working on? I cannot read the Cyrillic, but I don't even sand it, just paint. Wow. I don't even sand it, just paint white base color, then working on it. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Board game terrain tiles. That's not what I'm working on. Is that what you're working on, Peter? Okay. Let's see if we can get these couple parts on. Then I'm going to call it I'm close to calling it a session. Past weekend during the dance competition, there's a lot of new music that gets played. Some new stuff that I've never heard before, and some stuff I haven't heard in a while. Of course, now I got a song that I haven't heard in a while running through my head. Yep, that's cool. Board game, nice. Any painting, any work on models is good work, in my opinion. I'm painting Maid Marine, Warhammer Space Marine with skirts and cat ear helmet. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Doing a Space Hulk terrain. Nice. Through your head or running up that hill. Kind of both, don't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? 1, 2, 3. I have to go, but I hope you have a great day and good luck with your model Sunday. And when you said you would take a year, yeah. Yeah, well, if you pop in on a daily basis, well, on a weekend, Sundays, you'll actually see it being worked on. slowly. Big Son, I don't give a fuck what they say. That song. If I only could. What's the box with the military tank? That is the VK7201 that I've been kind of leaving on my bench here for a while. That is likely going to be something I'm trying to get back to shortly. I need to get back to that. I need to finish off some of this stuff. It's just kind of kicking around. I got a little area here of just the parts for that. Just need to get back to it. All right, my friends, it's that time. Got to start getting ready to... Oops, let me do this. Snap this piece in place first, and then we're going to go. That way, at least I got parts assembled. All right. Guys, stay safe and stay sane, everybody. Thanks for being on this morning. I do appreciate it. Fun morning conversation. Even with some of the trolling. I'm printing a mini fractal vise today. Can't wait. Fractal vise. Well, I want to see what that is. Later, Peter. Later, Ken. Later, Austin. Later, Joe. Guys, go out there. Do good. Have a good one, Seb. My best again to you and the family. Go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. This world is getting crazier by the day. We need to show love and respect for people. Go out there and show somebody that specifically. Make somebody's day a better day, right? And then keep it up on the sunny side, right? Do good for yourself. With that, I'll be back on again tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Enjoy the day, guys. Do good. Peace, love, all that good stuff. Peace.